Don Luskin, you like this government bad bank, toxic asset purchase, nationalizing the banking system? I don't want to put my own editorial in, but...
Gee, I think I'm supposed to say no.
No, you say whatever your conscience and your money dictates.
No.
No,
you
don't like it.
I don't think this is the efficient way to do it. If the governments can intervene, it ought to do more of what it did for Bank of America and Citi, which is underwrite the tail risk. There's no reason why it ought to be taking common shares of banks, no reason why it ought to be selling trillions of dollars of government debt to buy trillions of dollars of assets. The governments should simply be the toxic insurer of last resort.
Sure. Dennis Gartman, you're going to know what it's worth. Unless they're going to use models. They're going to use models. Financial engineering models that help destroy the banking system in the first place. The very same models that couldn't estimate the value of, mortgage-backed securities, CDOs, leverage loans. Models, Quen. You want more models? I can't believe it.
This is the part of the show where I get to talk too, right?
You get to talk. Don't make fun of me because you yourself have attacked these models.
Then you set up a super fun site where the toxic waste lives, and the rest of the balance sheet starts to thrive, and they lend, and commerce takes place, and all that beautiful capitalistic stuff happens.
You just wave your magic wand and you just set it up. No problem.
Oh, give me a
Barack
break.
Obama will just simply make sure he'll take care of it. No problem.
Don,
but let me tell you how this model is going to work, Larry. The Treasury is going to...
Now let Don Luskin talk, okay? You wanted to talk, you talk. Let's let Don talk.
The Treasury comes up with a model for buying a particular toxic asset from a particular bank. It puts that model price in front of the bank. If the bank bites and it sells, you know the model price was too high. That's all you need to know. And you know what?
Hey,
if you're a taxpayer, you want that model price to be too high because you want the banking system to get out of this with its butt intact, because credit is as important to this economy as electricity or the internal combustion engine or anything else. And we've got to keep the credit grid lit up, just like we need to keep the power grid lit up. And that's what the government's trying to do here.
Would you, Don Luskin, does this make you more bullish today? You hear this news report. Let us assume that Steve Leisman's got the story basically right. We'll learn the details in the next few days. Does it make you more bullish on stocks? That's really the key.
The bullish thing is that it would be nice to just simply move toward closure and figure out what this new administration is going to do. That in and of itself would be bullish. However, we have to pass a higher hurdle than that. We need to find out that whatever they are going to do is not going to be punitive to equity holders, like the deadly rescues of September that wiped out equity. And we don't have those details yet.
Terrific. Don Luskin, close us down. You buying or selling here, given everything we know and discuss?
I'm a buyer. I think we've got a bottom above a bottom, validating the November 20th bottom in stocks. It's looking good. Still touch and go. Got one hand on the ripcord, but you got to buy them.
The best sector since the November 20 bottom is consumer cyclicals. I got to believe that has something to do with crashing retail gasoline prices. Yeah, my main mustard seed.
Yeah, that's got to be part of it. But a close second and third are energy and commodities.
Don Luskin.